Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's 9 o'clock. It's time for another video, and today I'm back with the magic stuff. And today I'm back with 3 tricks, 3 card tricks that you can perform for little kids that they will absolutely love. That's right, 3 card tricks that they will absolutely love. Here's the thing, close-up magic for kids. It's something that's been talked about for years and years and years. I remember almost a decade ago getting booked at the Kidology, which was and is one of the biggest magic conventions for kids entertainers in the world. And they booked me to do a lecture on close-up magic for kids. And it's so interesting that not a lot of people do it. And the reason not a lot of people do it is because most close-up workers focus on corporates and weddings and things like that, and most kids entertainers focus on kid shows. But if you are a kids entertainer and you perform in kid shows, being able to do close-up magic for kids opens up an entirely new income stream for you, because now all those family restaurants where they want you to come in and focus on the kids and not the adults, but they don't want to do a show, you can go in and you can offer them something. And a lot of the I don't want to say adult magicians, that sounds terrible, but a lot of the magicians that focus on corporates or focus on weddings, that don't do kids and wouldn't perform at kid shows at all, that gives you an avenue in which you can perform that they wouldn't go anywhere near. Having the ability to perform close-up magic for kids is just great. And there's 2 approaches when it comes to performing close-up magic for kids. And the first approach is to buy specific tricks, specific close-up tricks that you know kids will love, and that's one approach, absolutely. The second option is to perform magic that you would perform for anybody, but make sure it's kind of geared towards the kids. And that's always been my approach. And the reason that's always been my approach is because when I perform close-up magic for kids, there's always adults watching as well. And what I don't want to do is I don't want to perform a trick that's just completely kiddie, if you know what I mean, that the adults switch off from. I don't want to be hitting myself in the head over and over again with a silver scepter or something, because I want the adults to see that I'm good as well, so that if they then decide to book a close-up magician, they're going to consider me because they've seen how good I've been with the kids. So my approach has always been perform the type of magic that you would perform for adults, but kind of vary it up presentationally so it works with children. And card magic is a perfect example of that. Because you see, there's a lot of magic that you can perform for kids that you can make very kiddie that adults would still find impressive. Sponge balls is a perfect example. Rope magic, linking rings, a lot of coin stuff will work. However, card magic can tend to be quite boring and procedural, can't it? And it's kind of very much a case of blah, 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 blah. Well, there's a lot of card magic that will actually work for children. Not only work for children, but they will be laughing their ass off. And today, what I want to do is I want to show you 3 tricks that you can perform for kids, 3 card tricks that you can perform for kids that they will absolutely love, but any adults watching will enjoy it as well. I think this is a really interesting video, and I'm hoping to show you a couple of things that you might never have seen before. And we're going to start off with a spelling trick. That's right, we're going to start off with a spelling trick. What? A spelling trick that works for kids? Absolutely. Let's have a look at that right now. So the first trick we're going to be looking at is by Dave Williamson, the legend himself, Dave Williamson. And this is a trick called He Who Spelt It, Dealt It. And it's in his book, Williamson's Wonders. And this flew under the radar, definitely flew under my radar. I remember many, many years ago filming the Shadow Stack project. I think it was called Regal with Tom Crosby. And Tom had a feature built into his stack. And this is a huge secret because he never actually told anyone this when he filmed Recall, because he never got permission in time from Dave to include this. So he just never mentioned this on the project. So I think I'm talking about this for the first time. But he included in his stack the ability to just take out all of the cards of one suit and be automatically set up for this routine. And even though I'd read Williamson's Wonders, I kind of skipped over this. And I think, of course, I looked at it and I was like, oh, spelling trick, this will be dull. Looked over it, and then Tom performed it to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's one of the best tricks ever. And I've been performing it since then. Now, Williamson's Wonders is difficult to get. It's not impossible. It is difficult to get. However, having done some research, you can learn this in a couple of ways. First of all, Ridiculous, which is the big DVD set of Dave Williamson's career. It's on there. And also, if you don't want to get that, Vanishing Ink put out a download a little while ago, a 45-minute download on unseen Dave Williamson footage. And one of the things on there is He Who Spelt It, Dealt It. So you can still get it as a download. You can still get it as a project. It's a spelling trick. But the way that the spelling trick is constructed is simply genius, because it has such an engaging presentation that kids love. Now, you perform that. I'm not saying you can't perform this for adults. For sure you can perform this for adults, 100%. However, kids absolutely love this trick. They really, really do. Because of the structure of the routine, and you're kind of playing the magician in trouble. You're acting a bit of a buffoon, but in a fun way. Adults watch this and realize that you're pulling the wool over the kids' heads. But kids, they just honestly, it's so funny. I'm going to do a performance on who I think is the biggest kid I know. His name's Matt. You know him from the Matt test. I'm going to do a performance of this to Matt so you can see exactly what it looks like. And then we'll quickly talk about it. So I've got a pack of cards, yeah?
Yeah.
And what we'll do is we'll just give them a shuffle. What's your favourite suit? Of course, I'll tell you what mine is in a minute. What's your favourite suit?
Spades.
Really? Mine's hearts. Interesting. I don't really care about you. It's not,
Charming.
It's not you that's doing the trick, it's me. We're going to take the hearts out. Have you ever heard about casting a magic spell?
On what?
You know, just like a magic spell. You've heard about magic spells, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, in like fairy tales and Disney movies and stuff.
Well, we're going to do a different type of magic spell.
Okay.
I'm just going to take out the cards. We'll shuffle the deck. We're going to take out the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the hearts. No court cards. They're just going from 1 to 10, right? Yeah?
Okay.
Now, watch this. If I do this, I've casted a magic spell over these cards. Now, believe it or not, even though we just took them out in a random order from when we shuffled, believe it or not, you can spell to every single card now in order. I'll show you. I'll even let you have a go. Look, Ace. We'll start with Ace. You just go A, S, E. And that's 7.
You spelled it wrong.
Did I?
A-C-E.
Oh, hang on. You try. I'm not very good at spelling. You do that. One card to the bottom for each letter. So what is it? A, C,
C,
E.
E.
Turn over the top card. Oh, you see, you're so much better than me. Do it again. So 2, do 2.
T, W, O.
Has it worked? You're so good at this. You see, you're much better than me. Do 3. Do 3.
T, H, R, E.
You see, I would have got that wrong. I didn't realise the H was in there. Turn it over. What you got? Okay, I'm getting it now. Right, okay, so 4. Here we go. It's F-O-R-E, and you get a 7 again. Did I do wrong?
It's U-R.
You do it. Sorry, you do it. What is it? It's F-O-U-R. Turn it over. Oh, right.
He runs our company.
Do 5. Do 5.
F-I-V-E.
Right, I've got it now. 6. I've got it now. S-E-X.
Whoa.
I did that right.
No, what? No.
Show me.
S-I-X.
Well, let's be honest. I can't get 7. I can't get 7 wrong. It's impossible. Look, S-E-V-E-N. 7. You see, I know I can get 7 right. You do 8.
E-I-G-H-T.
Turn over. You're so good at this. Do 9.
M-I-N-E.
I can't mess up 10. Watch. T-E... No, hang on. T-I-N. Oh, for God's sake, this is getting ridiculous. Just forget it. You know, what the? You can do it from now on. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm done. I'm done.
10. T-E-N.
What the fuck?
That's crazy. You know what? Forget it. We'll do something else. There you go. That's He Who Spelt It Dealt It. What an amazing routine, right? It's a really fun routine to do. You can do it anytime, anywhere. You've just got to strip some cards out of a deck. Now, obviously, if you are doing this and you're using a regular shuffle deck of cards in use, that's fine. That's not a problem. That's cool. But you are going to have to take the cards and put them into an order. This is not a very difficult thing to do. This is not a difficult routine to do at all. You just need to make sure that the cards are in a particular order. It works itself. There is one move in the middle that you need to do that there's a ton of misdirection for. Other than that, it's a very easy routine to do. You just take out the cards, you ask them to name a suit, whatever suit they name, you take out all the cards from that suit, and you say, we're going to do something here. Let me just take out these number cards. Let me just check to make sure they're all here, blah, 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 blah. Yes, they are. Brilliant. Let me show you something. So you can take it out, you can get into it, you can do it straight away, and then as soon as you've done it, you put the cards back in the deck and you reset. So it's technically, even though there's a stack involved, you can openly set the stack up in front of the audience and do it from a shuffled deck of cards in use. But the actual concept of the routine is brilliant. It's very easy to do. No table is required. It's technically an instant reset because it's a shuffled deck of cards in use. And it's a very engaging plot. It's a great example of how you can take what is in essence a spelling trick and make it really, really engaging for children. And they want to try and help you. They can see that you're making these mistakes and they want to try and help you. And as they try to help you and you make more and more mistakes, it gets funnier and funnier and funnier. So yeah, I mean, if you like it, you can learn it from Williamson's Wonders. As I said, you can learn it from the Lewis de Matos DVD set. You can learn it from a download from Vanishing Ink. There's a few different places you can learn it from. But ultimately, bottom line, it's a really great card trick that works for kids, works for adults, but you perform it predominantly for kids, they'll lose their mind over it. Now, let's have a look at a second card trick that you can do to children, and they will absolutely love it. Okay, so a second trick that you can do for kids that they will absolutely love, a second card trick you can do for kids they'll absolutely love, is David Regal's version of Ambitious Card from his L&L DVD set. Now, I'm going to do a performance of this in a minute, and I have to be honest, my performance is going to be completely different to Dave Regal's. And let me explain why. I saw David Regal do this many, many years ago on his L&L DVD set, and I fell in love with the routine. From memory, I think he did it to Janelle, who was one of those incredible over-the-top L&L audience members, and I absolutely loved the concept, and I immediately applied the concept to my own card work. And so what I did is I created my own ambitious card sequence based on the concept that David Regal lays out here. So the ambitious, and I've done this for probably 10 or 15 years. So I'm not going to go back and relearn the original David Regal ambitious card, because obviously I've changed it around quite considerably since then. But it was the idea of having them draw a dog on a playing card, and the drawing of the dog, it then doesn't become a card trick. It becomes, hey, you can call that dog to, now that dog's real, let's see if we can call it to us, and it's that kind of concept. So if you want to learn the original, you can learn it off the L&L DVD set, which you can get as a download. Absolutely, for sure, 100%. It's also in one of David Regal's books. I can't remember which one, but I think it might be Up Close and Personal. However, I'm going to do a performance quickly so you see the concept, because the concept is brilliant. So let's have a look at that. Again, I'm going to be performing this tonight. I like to think of my playing cards as pets, because I spend as much time around them as you can possibly imagine. I'm always cuddling them, I'm always stroking them, I'm always teaching them new tricks.
I feel that's really sad.
To me, these are my my pets that I carry around with me.
Apart from your actual pets.
Oh, screw them. And this is their little kennel. Of course, obviously, that's where you get the cards from.
I genuinely don't know if this is sweet or sad.
Do you want to shuffle them?
Shuffle them.
Shuffle my pets.
Nah. See, it's gone from not being able to figure out whether it's sweet or sad to just downright creepy.
It really has.
Halloween is approaching.
Yeah. And we're going to show you that they're so well trained. And you're going to pick any one you want to, but you're going to write on it. So maybe one with a bit of white space. Which one would you like?
You can see.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That one there, you sure?
Sure.
Now, what I want you to do is take this pen and I want you to draw a dog on there.
Draw a dog?
Because dogs are the best.
How am I going to draw a dog?
Dogs are the best animals. Draw a dog, and it's got to be a really good drawing of a dog as well.
I don't know how to draw a dog.
Do a dog. Do a dog.
I mean, this isn't going to look like a dog. It's probably going to look more like an elephant, based on what I mean. That's shocking.
See, that's the nose.
That is the nose.
It needs to be a happy dog. That looks like a human with a dog mask. Oh, that's freaky. That's worse than Cujo.
That's like so bad.
If I saw that thing walking towards me, I'd run. What the hell is that? That's the stuff of nightmares, that is. As if doing that at the bottom is going to make it better. That's like pouring perfume on a pig.
Oh, it's like Snoopy on drugs.
I'm going to put a little collar on it.
Hell. Looking behind those eyes, I can see he's saying, "Put me down, please."
Oh my god.
End my life. End
I'm
my
not an
life.
artist.
Yeah, really, you can't tell. Can't tell at all. So, what's the name of this dog? It's your dog. You can't say freak of nature.
Rex.
Rex. That's what I like, a man of originality. There
Rex
we go.
the dog.
So hopefully Rex is trained, and we're going to see if he is. We're going to take Rex and put him down in the middle of the deck, right? So it's about halfway down. Let's see if Rex is well trained. All you have to do is call Rex.
Here, boy.
So he's not going to respond to that. You need his name.
Oh. Here, Rex.
No, you need to do
Rexy.
You need to do
Come
a
here,
doggy
Rex.
voice.
Come here, Rex. Come on, boy. Come on, Rexy. Yay!
It's amazing. Look at that. You did so well. Look, let's do it again. Look, we're gonna put him right down there. You can push him in yourself. He's gone even further this time. Push him in. Try again.
Come here, Rex. Come on, boy. Come on, Rexy. Come on. Come on, boy. Hey!
Look at that. I just want to see how many times I can make you do this. I mean, I don't know. I reckon we can get away with this for about half an hour. Let's do it again. There he is. Look, he's right there. You can see him, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll put him in the middle of this half. We'll put him in the middle of this half. That's fair, right? I'll show you he's not on top. I'll show you he's not on the bottom, right? All you have to do is call his name. No, if you mock him, it's not going to work. Call his name.
Come here, Rex. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. It's a good boy.
Little tongue, he's so happy. He obviously loves you. He loves you. He loves you. I tell you what, we'll make it really difficult. We'll stick him right. You can see him going in there, can't you, Matt? In fact, we'll cut him so he's really down the bottom. You can do everything. Square him up into the back. Do it again.
Do what?
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Go on, do it again.
Come here, boy. Come on, Rexy. Come on, mate. Come on, Rex. Come on, boy.
I don't know. Have a look. Check.
Where?
The top.
Huh?
The top card. It's so good. I mean, it's amazing. Look, I tell you what. Do me a favour, Matt.
This is the most ridiculous trick ever.
Oh my god.
This is the most ridiculous thing.
I can't breathe. Oh my god. I can't keep the camera steady.
Oh my god, I can't deal with it.
Square him in. We'll do it one more time.
Is this Rex?
Yeah, shove him
I
in.
didn't even look.
Well, this time, shuffle him into the pack.
Shuffle him.
Yeah, give him a mix-up.
The proper
Yeah, give him a proper shuffle.
Oh my god.
Okay, and when you're happy, put him on the table. And do it again. One last time. This time you shuffle them into the pack. Do it. Go. Go.
Come here, Rex. Come here, boy. Come on, buddy.
Have a look.
Come on, Rex. Have a look. What?
Yeah, see if it's come to the top. You shuffle him into the bag. Let's see if he's come to the top. He's ignoring you.
What have I done to him?
Obviously, you laughed at him.
Rex!
We'll try again. No, you know what? Sometimes, like Sarah does this. If the dogs don't listen to her, she gets a bit angry. She uses her angry doggy voice, like.
Oh, I can't shout at him.
No, give her a shout. Say, come here now, Rex. Go for it. Come on, that'll work.
Rex! Rex, come here now. Come here, Rex. Come on.
Maybe that worked. Have a look.
Oh, no Rex.
I think you're angry. I think you're a bit too angry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rex.
I think he's run off. He's run away from home. No, seriously, look through the cards. Is he there?
What?
I bet he's run away from home.
Oh, he hasn't gone.
Oh no.
See, look, he's sodded off.
Oh, Rex has run away.
You didn't like your angry voice.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rex.
But don't worry. Is he there? No? Is he gone?
No, he's gone.
You know what? I think he still loves you. No, he does. You know, this is what happens when a dog runs away and they still love their owner. He'll just go back to his kennel. Hang on, let me just check in here. Yeah, there he is. He's
back.
He's back.
Hey, boy. Good boy. That's a good boy.
And you can have that as a gift. Make sure that you look after him and feed him 3 times a day and take him on walks.
I've wanted a dog. I've just never had time because I'm
now
always out. So now I've got a dog.
Now you got a dog. There you go. Take him everywhere with you. It'll be like a Tamagotchi. Anyway.
This is the greatest trick ever.
Jack's completely losing the plot.
This video is going to be all over the place.
So there you go. It's an incredible way of doing an ambitious card. And honestly, I can't tell you how much kids get into this because they've done the drawing of the dog, and there's a lot of comedy built in there. Just when they draw the picture of the dog, there is so much comedy. But then, you know, the concept of the card coming up to the top and keep coming up to the top and all this sort of stuff, it's really great. And you can actually have so many endings to this trick. And what I mean by you can have so many endings to this trick is once you understand the concept is that the card is the dog, you know, you can have the card end up in a mystery box because that's the kennel. You can have it end up in a wallet because, you know, there's so many different ways that you can actually go with this as a finale. And there's so many different changes and sequences that you can do. And for sure, learn the original David Regal version because he's got some incredibly nice variations in terms of routines in there. But in all honesty with you, the best thing to do, in my opinion, is take David's concept and apply it to your own ambitious card, because I'm absolutely sure that everybody watching this has their own preferred way of doing the ambitious card. And because you have your own preferred way of doing the ambitious card, you're going to have something in your repertoire that you can adapt very, very easily just by changing it presentationally. And then you're going to have this incredible trick that you can perform to kids at a moment's notice and really engage with them on a level that a normal ambitious card just wouldn't work. And that's the real beauty in this routine and the real beauty in the concept that David Regal's put together. So there you go. That is your second trick that I wanted to talk about. Now, let's go into the final card trick that kids will absolutely love. Okay, so this is the final card trick that you can perform for children that they will absolutely love. And this final card trick is my technical variation of a trick by Lee Smith and Gary Jones from ICandy, which was put out many, many years ago by RSVP Magic. Russ Stevens video production. Now, if you don't know what ICandy was, it is, in my opinion, one of the greatest DVDs of all time. It came out many, many years ago, and it is incredible. And when I say incredible, I mean it is absolutely incredible. There is so much working material between ICandy and more ICandy. You could become a professional magician easily just with the material on those projects. And if you haven't seen it, I believe that Russ Stevens has now put them out as a download. So do whatever you can do to get a copy of this. Beg, borrow, steal, I don't care. Get a copy of ICandy and more ICandy. So the original concept of this was on ICandy. I've changed around the handling a little bit, made it my own, but it's the whole idea of doing, in essence, a card to pocket, but with a small packet of cards, which is great because this now becomes a real regular shuffle deck of cards in use type thing. You can just literally take 4 kings out of a deck, have them take out a card, sign it, give the deck to somebody else, and you are good to go. And there's a certain clarity behind this because once you understand that you're only using 5 cards, it becomes very clear to follow, which is important when you're doing card magic for kids. It's very important that they can follow exactly what's going on. And I don't know whether you've noticed this, but one thing that I want to point out at this point is notice with none of these tricks are we talking about the suits of cards or treating them as individual cards, because one of the things that especially younger kids struggle with is knowing what each card is which in the deck. They don't know a heart from a diamond, from a club to a spade. They don't know all the different values. If you have them think of a card, they might not know. But if you think of the first routine, it was just based on values. We were looking at them as ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at the second trick. It wasn't about the particular card they picked. It was about them drawing a dog on that card. This is another example. You're having them take a card and write their name on it to make it unique. But then you've got the 4 kings, but you're not referring to the value of the cards. You're not referring to the suits of the cards. That gives this a certain clarity, right? Anyway, let's have a look at this. So I'm going to do a performance of this so you can see exactly what it looks like. So I've got a deck of cards and we're going to take out the 4 kings. Now, Matt, do you have any idea why I used the 4 kings for this trick?
No.
It's because this, my friend, is a 4 king good trick.
Oh, wow.
Come for the magic, stay for the comedy.
Absolutely.
Now, in a second, you're going to pick a card. Before you do, 2 things. Number 1, we're going to need a pen. I have a pen in my back pocket. Number 2, I want you to see that this pocket over here is empty.
Yeah.
That's going to become important later on. You'll see why.
Okay.
So, you're going to write your name on a card. So maybe pick one out that has a bit of white space, but it's your choice. Which one would you like?
Any card you can see.
Any one that's the 9 of hearts. No, I'm joking. Any card is fine.
I'm going to go all the way over here now then. Because it's there.
It's there, right? So what I'd like you to do is just write your name on the card if you can, please. That'd be amazing. And that would be awesome.
You're not a doctor, Matt.
And we're not going to use the rest of the deck. The rest of the deck goes over there. The only important thing are the 4 kings and your 7. Okay? So when I put it in there, we now have 5 cards. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And somewhere in the middle, we have your 7 that you wrote your name on, right?
Yep.
Now, the idea is to... I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make your card vanish from in between the other 4. Watch. All I have to do is twist and snap. And now we've only got 4 cards. 1 card has vanished. And the reason 1 card's vanished, my friend, is because we still have the 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. Your card has completely gone. And the reason it's completely gone, and you're going to, yeah, it really has completely gone. And the reason is nothing in my hand. I showed my pocket empty, right? There's 1 card and 1 card only in my pocket now. I know, and that's your card. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. No, seriously, I'm not joking. That is the one with your name on it, right? Look. Look. There's a rule in magic: never repeat a trick. Right? I'll do it again because some people think that what happens is the card goes up the sleeve, across the chest, down the other sleeve, and into the pocket. That's what people think I do, but I don't do that. I don't do that. I want you to know I don't do that. It goes right there. You can push it in yourself if you want to. So look, 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that fair? Watch. All I have to do is twist and snap. That's all I have to do. Now there's just 4 cards here. There's only the 4 kings. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're not going to believe this. The reason is, in my pocket, nothing in my hand. There's 1 card only. You can take it out yourself.
What the hell?
I know, right? Look, it's kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird. It is weird. Now, this is what some people think I do. and I don't do this, but this is what some people think I do. They think that I take the 7, right? And what I do is I deal it onto the table, drop it at the bottom, wait a second, snap, and I make it come to the top. I don't do that. That's not what I do. Other people think that what I do is I take the card and I hold it secretly in my hand like this. This is called palming. And I put it into my pocket and I bring it out and I go, ta-da. That's why I want you to see that my hand is empty every time. Literally, all I do is I put it in between the others. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I snap my fingers. I show that the card has gone, and that just leaves 4 cards. And the reason is over here in my pocket, and you can take it out yourself. And it works every time.
What the hell? Stop it!
So now you know how it works, right? Now you know how it works. Watch. I'm going to do it really slowly. Tell me if you see it go. Watch. There's the 7. Watch. I'm going to do it really slowly. I'm going to put it in my pocket. Did you see it go in the pocket?
Well, yeah.
Obviously, because I did it really slowly. But that's what I was doing before, but I was just doing it faster. Now, do you see the four kings here, yeah? If I told you I could do it in reverse and I could get the card back in between the kings, would that be good? Yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Of course, if I was going to do that, what would happen is the kings would now be in my pocket, which means that over here, I would just have the 7. So there you go. I mean, it's an incredible routine. So much magic is happening that the audience is just totally unaware of. And it's a perfect example of what I was saying at the very beginning of this video, which is the best type of card magic to perform when you're performing for kids is magic that will appeal to the children, but at the same time, as well as appealing to the kids, it's something that the adults can really buy into and really enjoy watching as well. And that's a perfect example of this. They are going to be so confused. The adults are not going to know what's going on, but the kids are just going to find it really super impressive and super amazing and super brilliant. From a commercial point of view, this is one of the most commercial tricks that you're ever going to learn. First of all, it's easy to do, right? It looks harder than it is. If you can do an Elmsley count and a couple of double lifts, you can do the trick. Honestly, it's not that difficult. But as well as being easy to do, there's no table required. This is the perfect trick for walk around. So you know you're doing the weddings when there's weddings, for example, and there's lots of kids running around and they all come up and show you ask to see a trick. This is a perfect example of a trick that you can do for them because no table is required. The magic happens in the hands of the spectator, which is really important when you're doing magic for kids. If they can have the magic happen in their hands, they're going to become more impressed than if it's just something they have to sit back and watch. And there's no real angle issues to consider either. And even though it's a multi-phase routine, it's all very clear. People know exactly what's going on. So there's a lot to love about this routine. It's a fantastic routine to perform. As I say, this is my variation of it, but you can learn the original from ICandy by Lee Smith and Gary Jones. So there you go, guys. That is another magic stuff in the bag. 3 tricks, 3 card tricks for kids that you might never have seen before. 3 awesome tricks for kids that work really well. Do me a favor, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm thinking about doing a follow-up to this video as well. I'm thinking about doing a second one, 3 more card tricks that will work for kids. Did you find this video interesting? Did you find it useful? Would you like to see a follow-up? I would love to know. Please let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget, if you want to see more videos like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. I can't tell you how much hard work it is putting this channel together. And when I see that subscriber count tick up, it really makes it all worthwhile. And if you haven't already done so, please go and check out the NETRIX. It's www.thenetrix.com. Which is my streaming platform that I'm putting a lot of time and effort into. We've just had Steve-O Watson come on board. We've got more big names coming on board in the coming weeks and months. Thank you very much once again for joining me right here on Magic TV. You can go check out the NETRIX at www.thenetrix.com, and I will be back again with another video very soon. Thanks very much for watching. My name's Craig from Magic TV.